and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they have more than a realistic shot at it this series between the 4th and the 5th seed, often one of the most exciting of the first round.
Kevin, I think it's so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
And that one, good. Take a look at the Nets. You know, tonight Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Known for his scoring. There, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Rose goes in, and the rejection by Towns. Tatum draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Horford no luck. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Bulls. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. The kick out to Tatum. From 20 feet out. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Anthony right side. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Giannis. Outside Tatum. Pass to Battier. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
Outside Anthony. Lillard left side. Chamberlain is screen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Rose. And finished off by Rose. Puts the
point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, Ian. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Kicks it out to Lillard. And again, no good by Chicago.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got his second basket.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The free throw drops for Towns.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now here's Rose. He's got 5. The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by Anthony. Chicago trailing. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Picked by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Here's Miller. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Castle. Back to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Ingram. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. Chamberlain down low. Pass to Kamare. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Castle. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Lillard. Chamberlain with it. Zubac defending. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Chamberlain brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. Pass to Zubac. Here's Castle. Kicks it out to Ariza. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Stolen. All by himself. Here's Houston. Finished off the break. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Miller, right side, to the paint, and the dunk by Zubac.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Now on the way to the floor, give it up for Team White.
The Bulls leading by 4. Now for an update on Antetokounmpo's injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Number 32.
Outside Holiday.
Second quarter.
The kick out to Williams. Outside Anthony. There's a screen by Williams. Anthony down low. Some solid defense from Battier.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Anthony with it. Pass to Williams. Back to Anthony. Tries again. Rebounded by the Nets.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Chicago calls timeout.
Team White. Get loud, fans. On the court, your White squad. The most Let's go. It takes your time.
55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Anthony. Will it go? Here's Chamberlain. Nails the baby hook. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Chamberlain. Lillard outside. Misses the three. Right side Rose. The three from Tatum. The three from Tatum.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Nets up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Outside Tatum. Shakes him. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Anthony. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
Chamberlain is screen to the middle. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. No, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Outside, Horford. And the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Anthony. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it. Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Here's to Holiday. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Chamberlain is screen. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Rose with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Throws it down, JT!
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Pass to Anthony. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Towns wide open. Kept alive. Chamberlain down low. 18 points for him. Great tee that time from Giannis. Nets leading by 9. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Chicago calls timeout.
We are next. You dead team.
Chicago making a switch here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Rose, no good. Bulls trail by 9. Now here's Lillard. Some solid defense from Battier. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. No good on the second free throw.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Lillard will bring it up for Chicago to the inside. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Holiday with it, and it's Horford picking him up. The kick out to Holiday. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Kicks it out to Ariza. Shoots over Towns. Nattier outside. Ingram with the steal. Ahead. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a group. NBA Playoffs Round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Chamberlain. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Down low. Let's keep it alive. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Castle. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bulls trailed by 4. Here's Houston. Out to Ingram. And here's Chamberlain. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Houston. Up and in on the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Castle. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
The Bulls trailing. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Pass to Kamare. Chamberlain down low to tie it up. And the layup is good. Chamberlain got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
The Bulls call timeout. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during the shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David.
And Rose must continue to focus on his facilitating. When he does that, this is a dangerous thing.
It's tipped. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Here's Rose. Outside Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Anthony to take the lead. Rebounded by the Nets.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Tatum with it. Now Anthony defending. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Now, into the line for your next.
Here is Rose. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. Nets on defense. So far in the 4th quarter, they belong just 6 points. The Bulls call timeout. .153 left here in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Rose. Driving inside. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Anthony taking his time here. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now Rose. Finished off by Rose.
And Derrick Rose, accustomed to carrying a team offensively, taking and making big shots down the stretch. Nothing new to him.
It's Ariza on the wing. Pass to Rose. The kick out to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum downhill. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumping.
The kick out to Towns. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Tatum. Ariza outside. Pass to Battier. Right side, Tatum. Ariza outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.